Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Janyne A Golia and I'm a full-time reseller on the POSHMARK platform. I also sell on eBay too. And I'd like to add to this title, I'm also a light worker. Okay, so we'll get more into that part of it later on in the video. Right now, I have a huge haul for you. I went to Goodwill yesterday and yeah, I caught the spirit there. I found all of the good vintage. I found some really nice things, and it was 39 pieces that I brought home, and it worked out to be $5.38 per item. Let's start off with the coats that I found. We found a vintage size 6 leather jacket, and it's got a really nice they call that antebellum waist, or cinched in waist. It's not antebellum because it doesn't have that V, but it does have that V shape, sort of like a Victorian type of silhouette. And then the thing that caught my attention was the buttons, enamel buttons. Yeah, that's one. Leather jackets do well for me all year long, so if you're in a thrift store and you see some really cool old leather and it looks good and the buttons are intact and everything the lining is good, just go ahead and pick it up for the right price, because it's always a surefire flip, and you will, most of the time I either double my money or I exceed that when I sell leather, most of the time. Okay, next we have a vintage Harvey Bernard wool coat blazer. Isn't that cute? It's got the little Chanel style pockets, and it is kind of boxier and shorter, a little bit cropped. I do love the fabric. It's wool and alpaca. Alpaca is a very luxurious, very warm, highly sought after fabric. So keep that in mind. Alpaca is a really good thing to pick up for the right price. It kind of looks like a size 8. I'll have to double check it. It might just be a 6. We don't know. We don't know. Okay. Next, we have 1980s style. The 80s are back. So are the 90s. So are a lot of things. But anyways, the 80s are definitely back. I found this really cool 80s jacket by Miss New Yorker, and it's long. This looks like a medium to me, and this fabric feels like a tweed, which is nice. Okay, no fabric tag, that's alright. When something in vintage that I find that's good that doesn't have a fabric tag, what I do is I feel the fabric and I make my best guess, and then I will say, okay, in the listing, no fabric tag, feels like blah blah blah. Okay, this feels like wool to me, so that's what I'm going to put. Feels like wool. No fabric tag, feels like wool. Okay, so there's that, and that looks like a medium or large for women. Next we have double-breasted beige wool. Almost looks like a peacoat style. I'm trying to think. This is a women's jacket. Because of the placement of where the buttons are, I believe this is a women's jacket. Any of you see that I'm wrong, let me know. You're wrong, Janyne. Put it down in the comments. You're wrong. But this looks like a women's coat to me because of the way the buttons are. And yes, beige wool, and it looks like about a size 12. Again, no fabric tag. Okay. So we have this, and then we have this gorgeous men's vintage jacket that I found. My God. Okay, so it's an overcoat. It's heavy. It's got the lining come out? No. Okay. It's lined in fleece, or like a fleece-like fabric here. It's a size 44 in men's, whatever that works out to you. Okay. See what I mean? How I'm buttoning this one? Notice that the left side flap goes over the right flap. That's a men's jacket. That's a women's. Okay. And this is by Casual Craft of New York. Again, beautiful vintage jacket, gray, size 44 men's. And you know I don't like picking up men's clothing unless it's like absolutely incredible. This was one of those things. Okay. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. And as far as pricing these things, I still have to do some research, but I could say like off the bat, where we are right now, the gray coat I just showed you, I'm going to set it for about $150. The other long coat that I showed you, I'm going to set it for about the same. And then I'm not sure on the little beige one or the other leather jacket that I showed you. Okay, so next we have, and I'm thinking I might keep these either for myself or my mother, because we like to get crafty and collage and make art. And these might be really fun to use in the artwork. Although I don't understand why this paper doll here has a butt on her front. Like that looks like a butt to me, and her head's on. It looks like her head's on backwards. So yeah. And next we have this little Alice in Wonderland. You can cut it out, you know, into like paste, and so I'm going to use that too for doing, you know, artsy stuff. Maybe my mom and I can share, because she should see my mother's collages. They're incredible. Okay, next. All vintage sweaters, and they were all bagged up like this. $5 each. Well, for the most part. Okay. So yeah, this is 100% wool, made in Belgium, and size looks like it stretches. It looks like an extra small or a small, and it's a vest. It does have a little stain there, so I'm just gonna put some Whip It on it and it'll take it right out, I bet, because it looks like that kind of a stain. Okay, so we have a little sweater vest. Okay. This is a two-piece vintage sleep set. Never been worn. Never been worn. Look at that. The little heart pocket. This could be a medium, but would fit nice on a small too. Okay. I love the little details of the ruffled collar. Okay. And then the pants. Brand new, in bag, but vintage. And it says it's a size 36. Oh my god, look at these. They're pleated. Unbelievable. Pleated pajama pants to go with that cute little top and a wide leg. And it's super light fabric. Although everything is polyester probably. That's okay. No fabric tag. I guess a lot of vintage clothing makers, they didn't put their fabric tags on there. Maybe it used to be like not a law, like you had to. I don't know. Next we have a vintage pink acrylic fiber sweater. Very Mad Men and Betty Draper. I could see Betty Draper wearing this. If you don't know what Mad Men is, go and have yourself a Netflix binge and watch Mad Men. It's really good. Lots of cool fashion in that show. Okay, that looks like a large or medium. Very soft. Believe it or not, this is vintage. This is also acrylic fiber. Kate Collins creation. Yeah, you can see by the, see this? See that? That's always a dead giveaway. Usually 9 times out of 10 that it means it's vintage. So yeah, this is real vintage, but look at this color. Bright 90s pink. Somebody was ahead of their time. So yes, I picked this one up, a nice v-neck pink vintage sweater, acrylic. Looks like a size medium or large. Next we have, what is it, cashmere? Nope, acrylic, feels like cashmere. Looks good. Okay. Super soft, little acrylic sweater. How sweet is this? You know, you could put your little Mary Tyler Moore pants on with it. You know what I'm talking about. For all of you older gals and guys. I'm a Mary Tyler, not the Mary Tyler Moore show, but like Dick Van Dyke. When she wore the pants, you need to wear a pair of pants like that with that sweater. Okay. Next, we have 100%, I've never heard of this fabric. Orlan. This is made of 100% Orlan. Oh Lord. What is that? Okay. Super soft. Probably highly flammable. Bad joke. It's a sweet little blue cardigan. Really pretty. This one will probably fit me too. Let's see. Small. Size small. Yeah, actually it's pretty good. Size small. Next, we have bunnies too. Okay. I got a pair of vintage ankle length pants, thermal underwear from old school Kmart. Wow. Brand new, but vintage. Next, we have, for those of you that love vintage nightgowns, here we go. Brand new, with the paper still in it. Look at this. Little Peter Pan collar. The embroidery, and it's long. This looks like an extra small. Yeah, it's an extra small. Okay. Next, we have, cool, okay. Next we have another sweet little sweater that it has like a zipper back on the neck. Metal zipper, that's another way you can tell that something's vintage, is the zipper's metal. Okay, and this says it's a size 38, so we're gonna say small or extra small. No, maybe small or medium. Size 6. In today's language, size 6. Okay. Nice, soft pink in perfect condition. Again, acrylic. Next we have, oops, somebody really liked the sweater. They wore it a lot. It still looks great. Vintage clothing, man, who asks? Okay, so this is 100% virgin wool. And it's a cute coral color. I don't know if that color is coming through properly there. Next we have another cute little vintage sweater in off-white. There are some pit stains in there, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try to use the whip it on there and see what happens. And this one has no tags whatsoever. Feels like acrylic. Next. Oh, this I might end up keeping. I'm going to try it on first. This is like a no-name brand, but I thought it was a really cute dress. I have to try it on and then I can decide whether or not it's going to be sold or whether I'm going to hold on to it for a while and then sell it. Just a cute, simple little black dress with the cold shoulders. Need some water in a second. Woo! Oh, by the way, guys, I love it when you leave comments. Leave me some love. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know how your spirit's doing. Let me know how you're doing right now. How'd you wake up this morning? How are you feeling? What sort of routine do you have in the morning to like set your brain on positive mode in the morning? Let me know. Let me know down below. Okay. So this is another one of those sweaters that does not have a single tag on it. And not a natural fiber. Could be acrylic and polyester, something like that. Cute little sweater. See, I could see somebody, like a lady, wearing this with like some really great plaid pants. Okay, next. Water. Then next bag. Next, we have another thing that Janyne might keep. We don't know yet. I'll try it on, see what it looks like. So it's just a very soft cowl neck vest, perfect for the winter, in this like sleek black furry fabric. Right? I'm gonna have to try it on and see what it looks like. So anyways, it's an extra small. This might be in my Poshmark closet soon. We don't know. We gotta try it on first. Also, I need to wash that. I don't know if you guys do that, but I do as much as I can. Unless I know it's clean. You know, when you open up a box from the Real, you could smell it. Okay, next we have a Tommy Hilfiger large size turtleneck sweater dress. Very simple. Nice little cable knit detail there, and really pretty gold buttons on the arm there. I figured this would be really nice because we have holiday season coming up, and this, oh, I love the emblem too. We have White House Black Market size 4 dress. White House Black Market dresses, they sell for about around the $60 range. If it's a really good listing, you might get a little bit more out of it. But at $5 a piece, can't go wrong. And this looked really nice. The quality was nice. I like the details on this one. Size 4 White House Black Market. Next, we have Levkoff is the brand of this beautiful dress. This is for formal evenings. This is for weddings. This is for prom or whatever. Maybe photo shoot if you're having a fun photo shoot with somebody. Okay. So that's the back. Get the idea. It's got this little crossover front thing happening. And look at this color. Such a pretty color. Okay. So we have a size 14 gown by Levkoff. More stuff. Okay, this is another Tommy Hilfiger dress, size small, and it's again a sweater, turtleneck sweater dress. And this one has almost like a houndstooth pattern, and it's in black. And buttons, cool buttons. Really nice quality. Next, we have 100% silk, what do they call it? Jumpsuit? Not a romper, it's a jumpsuit. One piece, a onesie. 100% silk onesie for women. Size large. It's by the Silk collection. And here it is, really cute. This kind of reminds me of, if you guys know the brand Hatch. Hatch does a lot of like this type of jumper type style things. Okay. I think this might even be a maternity. It could work for maternity. And it could work for somebody who's not with maternity. But yeah, wide leg pants, silk, polka dot, blue, and size large. Next we have, oh my god, Chelsea, if you're catching this right now, I hear you gasping. Okay, this one is new with tags. It's vintage and it's new with tags. Made of DuPont acetate luxury yarn. See, I'm just gonna get up and put it on so you can see what it is. Voila! Gorgeous vintage robe. Vintage but new. I love this one. Talk about Betty Draper. Betty Draper vibes. Okay. Okay. Don't know how much I'm gonna sell this one for, because in this condition I don't know what I can get. What do you think I can get for this, guys? My professionals here. My beautiful reseller family. How much do you think I can get for that robe? Okay, next. I don't even have to wash that one. Next, we have another beautiful vintage dress. 100% polyester. And gorgeous color. And this is a shift. I think this is a shift dress. Yeah, there's no... It's not cinched, so I think this is what they call, yeah, shift. Nice, huh? Okay. And that looks like a medium or large. Next, something that I might keep, I don't know. It's a very simple, by Max Jeans. It's a very soft, what do they call this? Chambray, but like in burgundy dress. And then it has a cinchable waist. I love this because I can wear this over tights, even like this kind of pant that I'm wearing here. Jeannie pants, and the color is just so pretty. Do we like it? Okay, I like it. We'll try it on later. Okay. Next, I found a two-piece vintage Montgomery Ward 1980s. It's not a leisure suit because it's 1980s, but it's basically the same idea. It's a two-piece outfit already picked out for you, and that's, you just go for it. And imagine being in the 80s and going to, like, I don't know, a party at somebody's like home in like New York in a skyscraper. I don't know, I'm just making it up. Okay, so yes, we have this pair of pants. It's like a size large. Size 20 and a half. I didn't even know they had vintage sizes like that. Okay, so This is actually going to be a large or an extra large on somebody. Try finding vintage sizes that are that size. It's rare. Okay, that's the pant. You can see how wide the legs are in this beautiful pale pink. And then we have the top. Maybe this is 70s. It might be 70s, or it might just be like right on the cusp of both. But like, look at this. With this bat wing thing going on. Wow. I love it. I think it's 80s. I think I'm just going to list those 80s. If you guys think I'm wrong, go ahead. Yell at me down there below. Next. We have a pair of vintage size, where are you? You look like a 9 or a 10. There it is, 9. Pair of women's leather pumps. So yeah, those are in very nice condition. Next we have another gown, which I did look up. And by the way, that other gown, this is the same person that made this one. It's called Bill Levkoff. First time I ever heard of it yesterday in the Goodwill, and I looked it up and I was like, oh my god, wow, okay. Like, this dress right here, I'm going to list it for $150. And it's beautifully made. You know, like the fabric isn't, oh, shoot, there's a pull. Sorry, I fixed it. There it is. Pull gone. Okay. So, you know, the fabric isn't of the highest quality, but the construction of the dress and the color of the dress is. This could be a prom dress. This could be part if you're in a wedding, you know, like, and the color is just soft. Very pretty. Pastel, kind of like pale blue. Soft. So, yes. And what size are you? You're a size 12. This is a size 12. Beautiful gown in perfect condition, minus the little, which I just fixed. Next, we have, don't sleep on robes, y'all. If you go to the thrift store and you find a robe that is like mint, like, it might be worth it for you to pick up, because robes are really expensive, even if you get them on Amazon. And I don't know about you guys, but in the winter, I am always in a robe. So I need lots of robes, right? But look at this robe I found. Okay, this is Jillian O'Malley. Doesn't really matter. This probably came from TJ Maxx, to be honest, because they carry a lot of that. And it's like brand new. Soft, white polka dot, plush, and like it's like fleece lined inside, and it's long. $5. You know it. Next. Oh, I found a pair of riding pants. And something inside said, don't sleep on the riding pants, Janyne. And these are by Ariat. And around here, I'm from Western Pennsylvania. Ariat's a big clothing company here. A lot of people like wearing Ariat. A lot of outdoorsy folks. That kind of thing. So yeah, I picked up these Ariat. They're expensive. Wow, that was that the twang that just came out? Oh my god, I've been in Pennsylvania too long. Expensive. Okay, so this is a size 28. This is a women's size 28 pants for riding. We have, ooh, right. This is the other vintage robe I found. Oh my god. Okay. Right. Look at this collar with the buttons. Buttons are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous buttons. And it's a house coat. 1960s, baby. Gorgeous colors. Gorgeous. Okay. Next, we have 2 small items. I don't even know how they're going to do, but they were so soft and wonderful. They're like neck warmers. I love these things. So they were, this is one. Super soft. It just goes here. Get it. Yeah. That feels like acrylic too. Nice and soft. And then this is another acrylic infinity scarf, if you want to call it that. A cowl scarf or whatever. And it's got little bits of, see the glimmer, how it sparkles? And it's a really pretty beige neutral color. Okay, one more thing I got, but I didn't include it in the 39 pieces because it's going to my grandson as his Christmas present. Did you know that shopping at thrift stores is a great way to find Christmas presents for people? I would check there first. Okay, thanks. We found, as soon as we walked in pretty much, a complete Disneyland Railroad train set. Just in time for Christmas. It's all in there. I paid $40 for this. It goes for about $150 to start on eBay. Or not to start. $150 with shipping included. That's what I saw there. But I have a feeling that price is going to go way up soon because, you know, Christmas is around the corner. But anyways, it doesn't matter because this is going to my grandson, Patrick. Hopefully he's not watching this right now because we'll spoil the surprise a bit. Okay. I think that's everything related to the haul. And now, if you guys want to stick with me for a little bit longer, I would love to share a bit of my spiritual practice with you. I'm just going to toss it out there and see what happens, see what sticks. So, I don't know about you guys, but let me just tune in here a second. Okay, so I don't know about how you guys are feeling right now, but for instance, lately, as of late, when I wake up in the morning, even though I may have slept for a good 6 or 7 hours, I feel tired and I feel like a little bit of a headache. In my body, as far as like energetically, there's a lot of push-pull energy going on around us right now. So, you know, let me know if you guys have tuned into this feeling of like just waking up and feeling discombobulated, out of it, groggy, unclear. Like there's an underlying anxiety that you're not, even when you're totally relaxing, you're not totally at ease. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards for us and see what specific messages Spirit has for anyone who has stepped into this or finds himself in front of my channel today. And I really do appreciate you guys sharing this with me. And like I said again, you know, the whole spirituality thing is not something that you're open to, or it's something that makes you uncomfortable. I am totally cool. You guys can just click off. But I invite you to stay, and because you know what? We're spiritual beings. We're spirits inside a skin suit. And we should really start acknowledging that and sharing that openly and not be so afraid of sharing our thoughts on spirituality and our connection with the divine with others, because I think it gives others permission to do the same. And I think we are moving out of a time where it feels so uncomfortable to bring up topics like this, and maybe the word woo-woo is in there, you know, that's like the ego's way of judging. Well, it's the ego's way. That's the ego being fearful. If you really want to look at it that way, that's the ego rejecting an idea to stay safe, to remain safe. But so I've been doing a lot of shadow work and a lot of meditating, a lot of energy clearing, going into, you know, like in the recess of my mind while I'm meditating and remembering things, parts of me that were maybe a little bit traumatized, or that I was very sensitive to energies that were of a lackful mindset or of scarcity, or even behind that, the fear of death. So it's really good to go ahead and tune into these things, because when you look at it and breathe through the process and connect with the divine any way you do, then you are able to move that energy out from your energetic space, and you come out a lot lighter, a lot clearer to people, not so scared about showing your true self and feeling safe and being seen, which is something that I was dealing with for a long time. So anyway, having said all this, the energy right now is a little bit frenetic, a little bit dense. I'm talking about like the earth energy right now, a little bit dense. There's a spirit of light and of dark sort of duking it out, and we as humans, even though we may not know, we do feel it in our body, in our energetic bodies. So what I'm going to ask the cards is, what messages do you have for us today? Please and thank you. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pull one card from my deck. And yes, I have a book because I'm a newbie. I'm an Adeptus Minor. That's what they call it in some circles. But I have been reading cards for many, many years in secret and with family members and friends. All right, so what divine messages do you have for us, God, Jehovah? What do you want to show us? What messages do you have for us today? Oh, wow. Okay, that one just jumped right out. Okay. I don't even have to look at the book for this one. Okay, here's what's going on with the energy in the world. Don't be alarmed. Death card usually doesn't mean an actual person dying. Usually, in my humble experience. Right now, the earth and the spirit realm and all of us are collectively going through a huge transition, a transitional process, meaning we are becoming more multidimensional. And what happens is sometimes old structures need to be removed in order for us to achieve the next level of consciousness together, right? So the death, also, whenever you get the death card, always know and remember that right on the heels of that card, that message is the birth, the rebirth, that is so necessary and vital for our earth right now, and for all of us. We are becoming more spiritually minded beings, collectively. You can buck it, but it's going to hurt a lot more if you do it that way. So I invite you to get in tune with nature every day, if that's the way that you connect with the universe or with source, or whatever name you want to give it. Because I know some people have some really bad religious trauma in there. Whatever you're comfortable with, the divine light, use those words and make sure that you speak to that energy and invite it to come and help you. Because if you don't ask for help from those energies, they can't come. Usually they can't come and meet you. So remember to ask, connect. Don't feel bad about asking. The whole reason that we are here, that we've been put here by the light, by Jehovah, by God, by Creator, the reason that we're here The reason why they put us here is for us to be joyful and to expand and to create and to learn how we can coexist together without fighting. And remembering, being here is remembering that we are all one, truly. That we all share the divine light, that we're all pieces of source. So that was my death card for you. I hope that that was good enough. And I do have, let's see, I do have my angel cards. Where's my miracles now? So I have a deck called Miracles Now by Gabrielle Bernstein. Gabrielle Bernstein is a spiritual teacher, advisor, very good for people that are beginning a journey of spirit or restarting a journey of spirit. Gabrielle Bernstein is a very wonderful teacher. Okay, so this is her Miracles Now deck, and we're going to pull a card and see what it says. There's always one that doesn't want to come out. Fine. Okay, what messages do you have? Okay. When in doubt, I choose to see peace. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So if you're going through a stressful time and you find that your thoughts are constantly busy with that not being sure how the plan's going to go, not being sure if things are going to work out, being in a very scared or place or a place of scarcity, remember to shift your attention to something that feels better. Let's see, when in doubt, I choose to see peace now. But it popped out with the same, these two cards popped out at the same time. Relationships are assignments for optimal growth and healing. Let's see. How does this apply? The very people that you get really pissed at, that are like in your close circle of family or whatever, the very people that you get really pissed at sometimes, they're another side of you. They are a reflection of what you got going on, okay? So pay attention, and if it helps, think of it this way. Recognize that the other person is you. You're going to be doing a lot of inner work if you look at the world that way. And it will help you to achieve an optimal level of receiving abundance and joy in your life more of the day, more of the time. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you stayed for the little extra lighthouse bonus, I like lighthouses, so I'm going to call it a lighthouse bonus. Thank you so much. And please let me know how you felt about this first read that I did for you guys. And let me know your feelings on the energy of what's happening now around us in the world, in the spirit world, and here in the actual 3D, good old-fashioned human world. I love you all. I thank you all so much, and I will catch you on the next one. Namaste, y'all.